Now you mentioned that officer you're referring to as Brian said that the ad didn't generate any activity or any leads, and you found out later that was a lie.
Can't remember for sure.
Okay.
But the initial number they gave me for leads was a dead end. You got a recording, and it said, leave a message, the information that because he had witnessed a severe beating that Tammy had taken from my dad. And as far as, so many years had passed in between, I'm not sure who seen her last, whether it was what he saw or what it was I saw. Well, finally, he gets a hold of, we quit talking, and then unbeknownst to me, he gets a hold of Channel 6 News and decides he's going to run a story. That reporter, said about, going to the library yourself and trying to find something, what else did she do? We parked in front of when they lived on Maple Avenue, and at the time, she interviewed me.
Now, to your knowledge...
Now, see, that is unbeknownst to me because I was told that they didn't want to be bothered with running the DNA.
Now, where did you hear that?
I talked to somebody. I don't remember who. But I got the impression that they didn't want to be bothered. They didn't think it was her. Mm-hmm. That was the impression I was left. Why, who, where, I don't remember. I don't understand why there can't be a database of this. This is a list of people who are missing. This is a list of people who are unidentified. Why those two databases can't be constantly compared against each other, but they're not. They already have they developed a DNA profile on her or for her. Because they took my DNA and my mom's and my dad's.
Okay. So
they developed, because we don't have any, any of her DNA.
Right. And that's what really puzzles me is if the authorities here in southwestern PA cared enough to talk about it and cared enough to go on record saying that they were interested in learning more about Tammy, is it just maybe the expense of doing the comparison that shied them away, or was it...
I volunteered to pay the expenses.
You had car magnets made?
Yes.
Wow.
One of her friends, God bless her heart, she took one of those and had it on her car for a while.